Morning. Right, so I woke up this morning with the thought that, well, it's something I've noticed, that people these days are less prone to mocking God, or rather mocking people who claim a belief in God. I would argue that this has much to do with the fact that in society there are so many problems. People complaining about the cost of living and other such things, and not knowing what to do or where to turn. So, for example, in London they have ULEZ. Can't remember off the top of my head what that means because I'm not a driver. But the book backs me up on this, that I planned my life, or rather, I started planning how I was going to conduct my life as an adult from I was at school. So I had the opportunity to learn to type, but I chose to refuse it because I knew I did not wish to work in an office. It wasn't something that would suit my nature, if you like. I also decided that I wasn't going to go down the route of go to school, get a job, retire, and die. So up until recently, just last week in fact, someone who is now a former friend, because when people sort of like mock and, if you like, hope for your demise, these people are not your friend, they are your enemies. So you get rid of them. It doesn't matter if they're having a bad day or not, you get rid. So because my life, despite the fact, as I said, that for the past 3 years I've been sleeping on my sister's sofa while I attend to her, the aim being to prevent her from going into residential care, which she doesn't want. So despite that, my life works, I'm happy, no complaints. The reason being, the only time things go wrong tend to be when other people don't do what they are supposed to do, or they don't do it in the way that they are supposed to do it, and it impacts my day or my what's the word I'm looking for, or my plans. So anyway, so this former friend, suggested that when I get to 80, I'm going to have nothing. So I've posted on Facebook for the record, and I'm now mentioning it in this video also for the record, so that when that time comes, when I do have something, I mean, it sounds like at 57 years old, I haven't made my fortune. I don't have a family. I don't have all the things that people regard as successes. I have none of those things, and yet I have perfect peace of mind. So, going back to what I was saying, I think going back before coronavirus lockdown, people used to brag and boast against God. But now, those very same people are very quiet. I think now is a very good time, if it be the case that people want to not so much laugh in the faces of other people. Now is the time for people to be openly talking about God and what God can do and what God has done for them, but not so much talk about it, but actually show it. So well, for me it's a very interesting time. I'm going to wind up here and I'll come back to this another time on a deeper level. Take care, bye bye.